let him. Alright. Let's get started. Is this a mark? Never got the one shit. Should work, right? Hopefully it won't be lagging. This music, like all I can think of is Peanuts intro with these space marines, whatever. Space Peanuts. I don't know what he calls it. Kind of want to do Dawn of War 1 at some point. Just make it a thing, just play it regularly maybe. What is that? What is this icon? See if it works, then we'll go to here. Go there, go over there.
What a waste.
Supply drop?
Snap blasts and trigger nades will stick to...
We've been trying. Don't forget about Stella Monte.
What do I need to...
Snap blasts and trigger...
Hornet. Are there Hornets in Stellamontes? I don't think so, right? We'll just go Stellamontes for the pictures or whatever. Don't have a lot of ammo. I wish UI was a little bit better, man. I don't need night ray, do I? Let's just go. When does reset happen? It was 2 days. This morning. The fuck? Knockout Raiders searched. Knocked out Raiders searched. Damage dealt to ticks. I don't even have like shells and stuff. By the end of it we had some shells, right? How do I get them? I got some ducks. Oh shit. I think what you haven't even to the actually shows it. Interesting. We had like a proper decked out room, man. Someone's already shooting somebody? Oh, we're a little bit late. Take one of the rovers in sandbox. Security checkpoint by the lobby.
Hey, Tenwen here. Listen up. Remember, you're not there to
Magnetron
take
and
in the
flow
sights.
controller. I
I'll
can find
need
it
the
actually
details from you
here.
later.
What do I need? Sandbox, which is like on the way, right? Wasn't sandbox somewhere here? I think so. And the lobby. Oh, I think that's the sandbox. Ah, it's all on the way. Oh, that's good. Somebody's like already here, so gotta be careful. Flow controller and shit, I can find it here, I think. Magnetron especially. But we're kind of late at this point.
Hey, team up!
Yeah, we're good, man. Oh, behind. He's probably a fucking free loadout as well. Still watching, I never know. One guy jumped this. I think we're good. Oh, okay. Oh, my PC fucking crashed or some shit. Problem is we're already late. Fuck. Maybe you left some shit. I know what, I'll take it. At this point, we were so naked, so I'll take everything.
Don't shoot!
We're good. I can't make I don't think I can. I can't make raid a hatch key, right? I can't open this either. Magnetron. Ooh. Pulse mine? What the fuck is a pulse mine? Some new tech. I think we need processors, I don't remember. I remember keeping them. Maybe somebody I doubt it. Oh, knocked out Raider. Whoa. What happened here? He kind of dressed like a season 1 PvP here, to be fair. I don't know what he's doing in here. Circling me around, motherfucker. Alright, can I go second floor? Maybe they missed it. 18 minutes. Nope, they didn't miss shit. Alright, let's go maybe at least do the quest. We'll find Magnetron at some point. I think it's easier to get here, but I need to be first in here. I think it's gone. Just search for XP at least. I think it's searched. Fuck it. I don't like the zero aggression lobbies. It's just fucking stupid. Ah, how do you like? I swear to God, I got it before. I think we should end up here anyways. Oh, that's a sandbox actually. Yeah, we're good. Don't shoot, and then I got some shots. There he is. And then I need a lobby photo, right? Was GTA on horses? Nah, I don't feel like playing. Maybe I'll play it next Saturday or something. What are these shots, man? I don't know if we need too many of these. Hey, what's up? I think they're talking to each other. I'll play it at some point, maybe. I'd say one stack is enough. I want to play like extractions, you know? At least on Sundays. I'm still waiting for the Grey Zone to update. And I'll probably jump into that as well. Do I need cooling? I think I do need cooling fans. They sell really well, but fucking. Technically, I don't need these. We'll keep them. I think we do need. Take a look after the game. All right. Keep it for now. What's up, dude? Well, you can loot that thing? No, we're good. I'm just, didn't know you can loot that thing.
What?
No, the thing that you were looting, I didn't know you can loot that, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't speak English.
You don't speak English? Oh, that's fine. Then why you say what? Maybe you couldn't understand me. Alright, I need to be in the lobby as well. I think if I go up, right? Is there a way up? What is it though about? I'm kind of curious. Oh my god! What the fuck? Shut up! Fuck up. Yeah, I made a video about Trump and Venezuela. Oh, really? Didn't know. What is this place? I don't think I've ever looted them. Okay, how do I get to the lobby? What is lobby actually? How do I go like one level above? First layer. Lobby is actually to my left, okay. I think I'd rather take that. Not gonna be too much. There's a shredder here nearby. I'll check it out after. I just need to get to the lobby. I need to get out of here. Is what I need to do. I don't have a good weapon and a lot of ammo for shredder. Someone just popped. Oh my god, there's a shredder. Oh no, we don't have a box. Right there. Oh, is that the key room? What if you left something nice in here? I'll check it out. Yeah. We have 11 minutes. Oh, I think I need power cable. Well, I'll just... So we can shoot the gun. Okay. Oh shit, I'm stupid. Technically I need plastic. 10 minutes. We gotta hurry up.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, we are. I know it's 39, but I'd rather have that. I dropped mine somewhere, but I'm not gonna look for them. Fuck it. Alright, we need to get into the lobby. Let's go. What do we even need to do? Magnetron. Switch for. Oh, I know where they are. Actually, they're by the. Oh, the train is gone. Fuck. Where do I need to go? Oh shit. We'll do this quickly and get out. Did you hear that? Bitch! So somebody's here. Someone killed somebody. Well, I gotta get out the same way I came in. What about just in case? I don't know. Someone said bitch? Alright, let's break this shit. Did he die to AI or did AI kill him? Or like did somebody kill him? Because he just went beat. Okay, I think we're good. We can extract. I don't think I can find anything what I need. It's already been fucking looted. Jesus. Somebody's been very fucking thorough. Holy shit. Oh, okay, thank God. Jeez. Someone is extracting as well. I got a PvP today. I was sitting here with one guy. Sneaky, sneaky bastard. I did kill him. He got like he had a purple shot in. Oh, I think he's extracted. There's somebody over there. Is at the bench. Do I hear the shredder? I think he's above me though. I think it's the only extract, yeah. Yeah, come in, come in.
Don't shoot.
Come in, come in, come in. I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Punch it, punch it. No, it's
Hey,
okay.
team up.
Yeah, yeah, just punch it. It's okay, don't worry.
Appreciate it.
Come on, punch it. Good luck in the next way. I'm not punching it, he's got anvil and shit. Now, we run the AI, let's see what the video is about.
Okay, who did this?
Hola amigos, yo soy su nuevo presidente, el señor Donald.
Wait, hold on. That shit is kind of laggy right now. Sick. Alright.
Donaldo J. Trumpo. Your ex-presidente, el señor Maduro, is no longer your presidente. He kept talking shit, you know, and fucking around though, and he ultimately found out though. Anyway, we're gonna make Venezuela grande again. Mucho grande. El bigger
It's so
y el better than ever
close.
before. We're gonna drill, baby drill. We're gonna have a big, beautiful fiesta, all the tacos you want. Mucho mariachi, sexy mamacitas, and delicious margaritas. And President Trumpo is gonna be el DJ, okay? Muchas gracias, muchachos. Y let's make el Venezuela grande again. Arriba el Venezuela, amigos.
Bro, AI is great when you use it properly. Oh my.
That's crazy, man. That's quite accurate as well, man. It's interesting. Oh, okay, we gotta sell something. Goddamn. We do need to keep these. I got too many of these. Maybe let's sell that. We do need these motherfuckers. I think I need even more. I think we need these guys too. I don't think we need these. Let's just sell that. I don't remember how many processors we need, but I think we need for something. Spectrometer we don't need. Water pumps I think we do need it. I don't know about that just yet. I remember battery. I think we might need this as well. I think cooling fans we need for something. Probably we don't need that. Antiseptic. I think we do need it. I'll never use that, let's be honest. Never use that technically. Don't need this, we'll just keep one. For some questing we probably will need some shit. Probably no gas mine, right? Showstopper and maybe Yeah, we'll still be making movies. I bet it's already is making movies. The thing is, like, I don't mind use of AI in certain cases, like to speed up process, whatever, but I'm definitely not interested in watching AI stories, you know? I don't know. Although, like, nowadays the stories are so bad from people, and maybe AI would be better, but AI is everywhere at this point. Like, it's people deny it and shit. Like, it's fucking inevitable. My only concern is how fast we adapt to it. Or, like, we don't even adapt to it. We adopt it, I guess. Like, no rules, regulations to kind of keep everything in check, you know. All right. What do I need? Haven't done anything, right?
What a waste.
Snap blast and trigger.
We've been. Don't forget about Stella.
Flow control,
Mortis.
magnitude, I'll find later. It's fine.
We've
Let's
been
do
try-
field. Maybe we'll find it
Snap
outside.
blast and
right?
trigger nades will stick.
Trigger
been
nades,
trying to
snap
crack
blast. I
open
just need
those-
one. Yes.
Snap.
We've been
Field
trying to crack.
depot and supply drop. Let's do that. Field depot, supply drop. It's cool down battlegrounds. So it doesn't work good with animation. I mean, it's insanely like some of them. Like if you don't know if it's AI, you can just if you just kind of glance at the short video and be like, oh shit. Like you know, some of them look really, really, really good. I wanted to do. Let me actually see if I can. They need a little bit better AI, man. AI, UI. Like it's hard to tell if it's ready to level up. I need 7. I need cloth. And synthesized fuel. Did I track it? I'm pretty sure I saw it before. Okay. Let's call them battlegrounds. I need snap grenades, and we need to kill a hornet with that, right? Charity videos are fine, but you can see it that it's wooden. Yeah, you can. But like, remember, just a couple of years ago, right? Like the Will Smith fucking eating spaghetti video was like fucking horrible, and it's not like people were mocking it, but like how bad it was, right? And then how good everything, like comparatively speaking, AI videos are now. It's crazy. One thing annoying about AI is the fucking AI fucking ads, spam, and all that stuff. It's already annoying. The ads themselves are annoying. Now it's full AI annoying, you know? Like before, at least like people put effort to annoy you. Now they just press a button and it annoys you. You know what I mean? So stupid. Like some of the AI shit is just annoying. But I mean, have you seen the guy? I don't know if he was just doing it solo or. But we already have laser weapons, dude. I don't know if you've seen that. Like handheld laser weapons. Like we going towards the future that like you just be like, yeah, lasers, yeah, sure. And then, holy shit, we have lasers. You know what I mean? It's like that, you know, that soon? Like what the fuck?
Here's a tip, Raider. Hornets tend to hover.
You showed?
If my
No, I
designs hold
didn't.
up,
This
that's
is
the
new.
perfect time to stick 'em with an
I'm pretty sure
explosive
this is a new video. I haven't seen it myself. Like at least I saw it for the first time this time. Let's take that. Like it's kind of crazy. I think we might need this in the future. It's like an actual laser as a weapon. Like what the fuck kind of thing. Oh, that's a flashlight. Like we'll get into the point of like Star Wars to some extent. Cause like I saw it, I was like, I wonder if the, at least like US military already picked them up and like, you know, let's work on that together, man, kind of thing. I think there's a field depot somewhere there. I need the spawn beacon, or whatever the shit, supply beacon, right? I don't know if I can see. Actually, there's one over here. And then I need a Hornet, okay. If I see a Hornet and I forget about it, then remind me. What do I need to do with the field depot? Deliver field crate, okay. Was it some kind of comic convention where he was? No, like actual gun, right? And he powers it up, and it like literally pops shit, like it literally does damage. If that makes sense. But that is just like prototypey guy. Like I don't know if he works with somebody or just like himself developed it, right? Oh shit, it's taking. I'll check it out. Take a look. But like you can see, like it does basically damage thingy. It's just kind of, you know. Oh, I see Hornet actually. It's just a handheld kind of thing. I'll show you. I'll see if I can find it. Like, randomly. It's like it's always like I find random shit. Is that enough for you, bro? How about now? Is that enough for you, bro? It is. Okay. First time I did this was crazy annoying to do. Because I didn't know exactly how to do it, but now we do. I think I need Hornets. It's like a future tech. It's crazy, you know. Just look at it. It's like what the fuck, man. I'll see if I can find it. Oh god damn it! I just want this box, man. Really attracted too much attention, man. Hello, key. Oh, let's go. It's like, dude, you know, give it like 50 years, you know, max maybe. And I swear to God, we'll have like this like Star Wars prototype looking, you know, shitty blasters. 100%. I think like already we've seen. I think it was UK, right? They have like militarily some kind of lasers just to like shoot down drones or whatever. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's just like some powerful laser, right? So they're already kind of weaponizing it to some extent. But at some point, bro, all it takes is just like a
We've received your crate, Raider. We'll see if
handheld
this
fucking
time's
pistol,
finally the
you
charm.
know, laser.
Sent up some rewards for your efforts.
Oh, I didn't really get much. I think I really need a shotty. The greed! Wanna grab everything. Alright. This one is done, this one is done. Request supplied. Okay, we just need to find supplied request and then we're good. I know of one over there, but I don't know if
Let's
it's
go
gonna
to
be
the primary facility.
Let's check it out. Just gotta look for the light. Like Ukraine does the fucking like little drone, like it's not drones, what do you call it? Like little RC, like remote control cars, you know, with like LMG on it already, right? So like there's like a battle dog, so to speak. I don't know if it's been battle tested. The guy is making pistol lasers, you know, like blasters and shit. Like we going at some point, give it like 30 years maybe, 30 to 50 years. 50 you know, sounds like a lot, to be honest. And full scale fucking, you know, laser wars and shit. All it takes just some spaceships and we're good, bro. We already commercialized some space travel, right? It only takes just like a one fucking frigate in the sky shooting lasers at you. Like, you know what I mean? Oh man, Jedi will be, yeah. I mean, Jedi on the streets, I guess, yeah. Everyone trying to robotize. I mean, yeah, it was. That shit is inevitable. Like, I don't see it as evil. The thing is, we automized a lot of shit back in the day as well, right? Like, people freak out about this stuff. Like, oh my god, you don't think of humans and shit. Bitch, you're using the very phone to complain about it. It was made, like, by machinery. You know what I mean? like replace the phone and make the guy sitting here and fucking do the body work for the phone and like, you know, make chipsets and stuff by himself then, right? What are you fucking complaining about? Like automation led to the fact that you can complain on your fucking phone. Like, you know what I mean? Like all the cars, like the body works for the cars and stuff, automated and shit. Like we automated a lot of stuff. Just people complain like, oh my god, these inhumane like people. It's like, it's not a magnetron, is it? Like you don't even know what you're complaining about. You know what I mean? It's like, are you fucking snitch ass?
You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Okay. Oh, come on, guys. So, like, this shit is, you know, it's inevitable. Like, we always optimize. It's just the way it is. Nature always optimizes. That's just how it goes. Like, the only thing is just we do it again, like, so fast without any kind of consideration for just huge changes, right? Oh, I see it, Okay, good. I think that's my, like, biggest concern. That's it. But, like, concern in terms of, you know, predict all of the negative outcomes that come out from that, you know what I mean? And I don't think we do it. We just kind of, like, dive into it. All the big tech just dives into it and shit. All they care about is like be the first ones to monetize it, right? It's like fucking stupid. Do I need to loot it? I need to loot it, okay. Cool. Also, what is the... I can also extract
Head
as
home
well.
with the Red Lake balcony lift.
And it's over there as well. Okay, we should go in. Robotization was inevitable. We just didn't know how to do it, you know? It's interesting, like there was... I saw this like one vid and I think it was like 1987, I want to say. I think it was in America or whatever. Just some like on TV, people made this thing, like they predict what would be in like, let's say like 50 years or whatever. And they were like, oh, I would be carrying this this watch that like shows, you know, all this stuff and, you know. And I'll be carrying with me this portable printer. It's like, what? That once I like communicate with using all my fucking using my portable, you know, machine that like talks to each other, blah blah blah. Like I'll be able to portably print it. It's like, what the hell, man? But basically, they were showing Technica a laptop. They just didn't know what it was at that time, to some extent. And they were showing like Apple Watch type thing, you know. Shit. I might just have to run past them. Never we just have to adapt to it? Yes. Adapting part is what we don't do right now! Fucking stamina! This might have been a bad idea, honestly. I think it might have been yeah, this might have been a bad idea. As long as I hit it before I go down, we should be okay, right? Oh, we should die, I hope. We'll be fine. Is adapting is what we don't do, that's the problem. We adopt it very quickly because people want to save on costs, right? Some people just want to have fun, press a button, whatever. It eases a lot of shit, right? Like it's a good tool to use. But I don't think we adapt it really well to how it's going on. It's what people are screeching about, right? To some extent in a stupid way, but like things like people will be losing their jobs, right? So like you gotta accommodate for them to lose their jobs to provide some kind of social program to like pay for that, right? Or like accommodate the fact that there will be time where they have no like income because they lost just their job to AI, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like we don't do that. We just kind of like, nah, AI is inevitable. That's it. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's my biggest problem. Like people go like, oh, it's AI. We should stop it. Like you're not gonna stop it. What are you gonna fucking stop? But governments should be, you know, addressing that in the right manner. Because they're leaving people in free fall just because they want to be, you know, first ones to step into AI tech, and that's it. It's kind of bad. Some people say it takes away their jobs, but in my opinion, it makes the work easy. It makes work easy. That's what people don't understand, right? It's like they will be replaced and all that stuff. But a lot of them, just online screeching. People online screeching lack nuance. They don't understand what they're fucking screeching about. They just hear AI and they just go crazy. Like a good example in gaming, right? Like Larian Studios, like the Baldur's Gate guy, like just talked about AI, just mentioned the word AI in a context where it makes sense, right? To even have it. Do you, oh my god, he's using AI, he's so bad, he's evil. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's not even talking about like using AI. It's like the game was not made by AI. They just simply, instead of like, hey fucker, I need you to generate me 1,000 pictures, like just fucking, you know, generate, like draw it yourself, right? Like concepts and stuff. We're gonna like, you spend months on them drawing them, and then we're gonna play with them, and then we're gonna decide like whether that works or not conceptually, right? Or you just press a button, generate it, look together like which concept works, which one doesn't, like in terms of simulation. Like simulate it quickly, right? Like, oh, this one definitely doesn't work. This one works, okay. Now Falco, go draw specifically that concept, right? Like that's basically like speeding up the process that would take months. You take it like weeks, for example. Oh my god, the game is made by AI. Like, we're losing our jobs. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, they just don't understand, right? They just scream about it. They just want to be the ones that are like, oh, I'm pro people, you know, like pat on the back. It's like this behavior, like the, you know, performative behavior, like a pat on the back bullshit, is what like literally kind of ruining the future for the generations, because they keep diluting with their fucking idiocy, right? And there's never a conversation. We never can stop and talk like what the actual problem is. They just keep saying everything is bad. And it just never gets anywhere, right? And it's like, fuck me, dude. We'll never get to like this kind of decent conversation where we can discuss things and like be like, this is bad for this and that reason. We shouldn't be approaching this and that, right? No, it's just like, oh, you defended it. You should die. It's like, okay. We'll never get to the point where like, people actually can discuss that. Because yes, people will be losing their jobs. But that's the thing, right? Like you have to talk about it, that this will happen. You shouldn't be stopping it because you're not gonna stop it.
Shoots,
Nobody
you're
cares
better at
about
this
what you
than
fucking
most.
screech
Thanks.
on the internet. You know what I mean?
We can always use more crates, by the way.
Like this will happen.
Our
People
attempts to
already
open
lost their
them have so
jobs,
far.
right? Like
Something
there's a
tells
bunch of fucking
Don't forget about
robots
Stella Montes.
at Amazon
That
fucking
place is going
things
to
packing
investigate
shit, right?
itself
There's
now.
just a little platform on wheels already, like delivering boxes that you should be delivering, right? Shit like
You're
that.
making this
There's
more
automated
good.
taxis and
Stick
stuff.
with me, and we'll find
Like
a
what
much
do you
better
fucking scream? Oh my god, they're using
Recently,
AI.
I need to just...
And
Intel's all... Go show...
they just scream, and then they just like put down their phone that is made by, you know, machinery and stuff that they in the past, you know, replace people, right? But nah, it's good. And then they sit on the fucking furniture that is replaced by machinery, like made by machinery that replaced people back in the day, right? That were doing this shit. Sit in a house that is like made by machines, right? That people used to be like fucking chiseling the stone by themselves, right? Like, and then they feel good about themselves, like they screeched about something. Like it doesn't do shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't lead to anything. It doesn't help people that actually will be losing their jobs, and they need governmental support over that, right? Like they just get drowned in this fucking noise over AI. It's just so stupid. And then everyone else has to walk on eggshells and like not really address it properly and like actually talk what AI is implementing and what AI problems will be happening. They just avoid talking about AI and just quietly implement it, right? And then nobody sees what's happening. So it's fucking stupid, man. This world has like lost its mind. So many like idiots just scream and thinking they're doing something correct. Like it's just so stupid. It's truly sad to see this shit, you know?
Don't forget.
Like how fucking idiotic people can be. People are very afraid that they will lose their... They're not afraid they'll lose their jobs. The ones that's screeching about it are the ones that like comfortably sitting. They're just too bored with their life. The ones that like, you know, worried about their jobs. They're looking for other jobs. They're too busy looking for other jobs. You know what I mean? They're not stupid. They have to work. They know what it's like to not spend like a single time wasting fucking screeching about some shit that it like doesn't even make sense. If they were the ones screeching, they would directly related to it. They wouldn't be screeching about some nonsensical shit. You know, that like they screech about it like without proper understanding what they're fucking screeching about. You know what I mean? They just don't like. They just say like you hear the word AI and they just jump on it. No nuance. They lack nuance because they're not in that situation. They know exactly like what exactly is affecting which part of the job, what is already happening with the job, or like with jobs overall. It's fucking stupid. A lot of shit is performative, man. Look at me, a good person. I say fuck AI, and for people like pat me on the back. Oh, you're so nice. Like it's just so stupid, man. And like, what do? Nothing. AI just keeps going and going and more aggressively because they keep pushing that. It's like never gets addressed at all. Dumb people, man. DLSS is also AI, but no one can. Exactly. They understand nothing. Like, truly just understand nothing. They just switch on, like, DLSS, we talked about it before, right? Like, shit like that creates already, like, lazy work. A lot of games, if you turn off the, like, AI, you know, basically anti-aliasing, right? The game looks like shit, lazy shit. Like no one works at that, you know. And people just like, oh, new DLSS is coming out. You mean new AI? You know? It's like, are you stupid? Oh man. It's just sad, dude. You know, it's like, oh, new 4.5 DLSS. It's like, are you excited? Like, are you stupid? You know. But then they will use the same computer which uses their fucking new DLSS with their 5090 for $5,000 to type on Twitter, you know, that they hate that you know, AI bad, Orange bad as well. Like, it's just Jesus, man. People lost it, completely lost nuance, basically, completely lost common sense. They can be advocating for good things, right? Like, but how they do about it, and it also, do they even understand what they accidentally kind of advocate for good things, but they have no fucking clue what they're exactly. If you ask them, stop them and propose something, right? Like they have no idea what they're fucking talking about. They will just throw everything they heard on Reddit or like, you know what I mean, like on the internet, like fucking TikToks and shit. And that's the whole world. Everyone just screeching into the void nonsensical shit, like at each other. It's not like one side against AI is the only stupid ones, right? The ones like for AI also say stupid shit, right? It's just the most like vocal ones are the idiots, basically. Like social media, internet is a cool thing. We can communicate. We can find new like sort of new information, right, and stuff that we've never seen before, never learned. Like it's an incredible tool, but it also gives voice to fucking people that back in the day would just be like, you know, just digging in the dirt, you know, like digging out potatoes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they just like fucking pulling carrots and shit. Like that's it, right? And they don't know what's going on with in the castle kind of thing. They have no business even you know, discussing shit like that. It's not like they shouldn't, in terms of like they shouldn't be allowed, but they definitely shouldn't. You know, you know. It's kind of stupid. I'd like, to some extent, obviously, like AI as it right now is threatening a lot of a status quo that we're used to as like a humanity, right? It's the same thing like we had like steam engines, right? Like a lot of machinery introduced, industrialization overall, right? People used to chisel shit away with their hands, or with their fucking tools that they used as well, right? AI is the same thing, it's a fucking tool. And then like that kind of like chiseling away like bodies of like machines, for example, like cars, for example, or like houses, whatever the shit, like any framework that you have to do it yourself. Now machinery does it for you, right? A lot of machinery does fucking packaging for you, right? Like the like mass production of food is not happening just because like millions of people just constantly packaging it, right? Like just standing there. No, we got like fucking machinery and shit. Like all of this stuff is happening. The AI is doing the same thing. It just is happening kind of like almost sudden to some extent, right? Like it's hitting like the market very suddenly, and it is threatening the same way. People that were fucking chiseling away at shit now lost their job to a fucking, you know, well-engineered machine that just fucking perfectly, you know, cans a ton of bottles like within, you know, within like seconds, right? When before people would be like screwing the fucking each bottle, fucking doing, you know, doing the cans and stuff, right? And now it's just machinery, and then that's it. How many people lost their jobs on the factories where they were fucking canned food, you know what I mean? And nobody talks about it now. But I bet in the past they were talking about it, right? That they were losing their jobs. So like, how do you address that? AI is doing the same fucking thing. Instead of like, you know, resisting it like it's a fucking, like you're gonna stop anything. Like, these people are so ridiculous, man. Instead of doing that, like address it for the future, like we are gonna lose jobs, like 100%. Like that's just inevitable. How do we address that, right? So target those populations, like target those like areas, right? Like voice acting, whatever it is, right? Like voice acting, whatever, like acting, or anything that like evolves around like AI, basically anything digital, basically, right? That can be used. Target those kind of groups, right? And then provide some social kind of like cushion for them, right? To when they fall, when they inevitably lose job, they have something, like some kind of income to like get back into work, right? You know what I mean? Like we had this, I mean, not we as a country, but like overall, right? People were saying learn to code or whatever the shit, when truckers losing their jobs and shit, right? Same thing, like allow them to have opportunities to, like, first of all, bounce back, but also kind of repurpose the people that like will lose their job to AI. Instead of just screeching and fucking picket signs and shit, like, oh, who is it gonna help? And like, what the fuck? Fucking stupid, man. It's most sense for them to buy an PC or develop to optimize. Yeah, I mean, this whole thing with money as well, like, Jesus Christ. Everything goes into kind of, like, we'll never have anything, we'll never own anything as like normal people, right? It will always be rented to us, and I feel like the PCs are going to that point as well, where it's gonna be like so expensive that they're just basically making it expensive so you rent, basically. Can't buy anything, you constantly provide them. Like, why sell once when you can keep feeding like off them, right? Constantly. So at some point it will be drip fed, like a PC shit will be like cloud based, subscription based, right? Like you don't really own your tech in terms of high tech, you will be renting it. Like people already leasing cars, people renting cars rather than making them. Like you can constantly feed off them, make them constantly pay you, you know what I mean? Like that's the whole like economy I guess we will go into. Like every look how many subscriptions we have already, you know? Cloud gaming like will be a thing as well. Everything will be outpriced. Everything like will be outpriced completely, so that we have nothing, and we constantly feed them with like drip feed money, basically. We just go into that area, you know. It's kind of crazy, and it's so that shit is pretty much evil, you know. Like we're being, what do you call it? Like directly, basically, we're being forced into that kind of economy, you know. Address that, you know, instead of just I stupid. And it's like, sure. At this point, like it's a fatigue, man. People will stop listening to this bullshit. Games used to be made on Unity, so why did they stop? Because it makes it work easy. Yeah, I mean, people find the most efficient, the least resistant way, right? Greedy people will find even worse kind of ways of doing them, right? The whole job of the corporation is literally to increase profits. Who cares by what means, you know? Like this stuff needs to go as well. Like this stuff needs to be addressed. Not the AI. It's the people that like want to use it in a certain way. It's only stupid in stupid hands. Yeah, of course. It's a useful tool overall. But it needs to be addressed in how we use it, you know? Like, or at least who uses it. Because all the tech is like jumping on this right now. That shit is to some extent concerning.
I've been
But
pestering
we can't have that
Tamlin for a
conversation
while
because,
now,
you know,
trying to get her to help out around here.
it's like Back in the day, I think it was like similar stuff back in the day, I guess. Like, well, I mean, in modern times, I guess. It's like Hitler, for example, right? Just mention Hitler, people will be like, oh my god, are you gonna defend him? You're not gonna say he's bad. Like, trying to understand how he got to, for example, right? It's just like a typical, like normal, typical shit, right? How he got to power, why he got to power, why people listen to him, right? How he just like galvanized everyone against the whole world. Like shit like that, if you don't ever address it and talk about it, and you don't say Hitler bad, you're like, you know, oh, you're exploring it, what, you fucking fascinated by it? Like, it's the same thing with AI now, right? Like, you can't just say, you can't address anything without, like, just, you have to deny it, that's it. We can't have a conversation, you have to deny it, you have to denounce it, you have to condemn it, and never fucking discuss anything. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about? They never have these conversations. So it's always the, you know, denounce it, or you fucking, you defend it, you just like, damn, whatever the shit. Like, it's like, oof, man. We haven't this boom of this AI, like, you know what I mean? That's a strange comparison. It's not a strange comparison, it's the same thing. Like, it's like this mentality, this one-dimensional mentality, where you just like mention one word, they hear that word, like, for example, Hitler, right? And then, like, if you don't condemn it, then you gotta be defending it. It's like, it's the same thing. What did I enter to? They just say AI talk. It's the people that being fucking stupid and shit. It's the same thing. It's like this one-dimensional. Like, you can never have a conversation about it. Like, you just have to say it's evil. That's it. The same with AI. Like, you have to say it's evil. That's it. You can't have like, oh no, you can't integrate it. No. They're saying like the whole AI bullshit integration. Like, people you know, denounce it like it's some fucking evil shit. We had the same thing with machinery. Like, you know, people used to can fucking food, right? Now it's machinery doing that within, you know, thousands of bottles within like 10 minutes or whatever. People lost their jobs over that, right? Nobody fucking said a thing. Everyone just sits in their fucking comfortable machinery-made world and complains about the next step of the machinery. It's like, okay. You talking about AI or generative AI? Are you talking about AI or generative AI? What are we talking about? What's the difference? Okay, maybe I'm missing something. I think we started with the generative AI, but like a media and stuff. Even generative AI, the same thing is like a tool, right? Is that we're talking like the Larian, for example, right? Like a good example. They use it to make a bunch of concepts, right? Either I ask you to make a bunch of concepts, it will take you like a month to draw, right? You and Falco, for example, so that we can play with it and see which concept will work, right? And or we just generate quickly just some rough idea of it within like, you know, weeks, I guess, right? Look at it, play with it, and like understand the concept, and then I'll task you with working and stuff like that. Yeah, like DLSS is fine. DLSS, I don't like that shit. Like I said it before, this shit leads to like lazy work. If you remove DLSS, for example, you'll see how shitty the game is as a base game. Do you see what I'm saying? There was like some games that I remember, I think it was like StarCraft 2 actually, where you remove that, you will see a lot of shit that just looks fucking horrible, and DLSS kind of like fixes it for you. But what we lose with that is we basically lose kind of like talent through practice, if that makes sense, because they don't really do anything anymore. Like, they don't really put a lot of effort into it because the DLSS will fix it for them. I don't think DLSS is good either. I mean, in the sense that there is no uproar for DLSS. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about as well. Like they're like, oh, AI is so bad, everywhere AI is bad. But then, you know, like, aren't you excited for the new DLSS coming out? It's like, bitch, what are you talking about? I mean, I'm not like against DLSS in terms of coming out or whatever, like new one or whatever. But the whole idea of the concept of having that in the first place, like I'm not up for it, if that makes sense. But I'm not against the not against like generating concepts, right, and then like start working on it. Basically, like any tool that saves you time on that in that area, basically. When people say AI bad, 99% of the time they mean Gen AI. I actually have a problem understanding what Gen AI exactly is. Is it the same thing that I'm thinking of? I don't know why it just sounds so alien to me. Right, just create a new concept. Okay, but learning patterns. Novel outputs based on user prompts, power and tools. Gemini and transform industries. Yeah, I mean, I don't like that either, but it will be happening anyway. Your cat threw up. Looks worse sometimes, but if you have money, you can buy yourself a cool system, but you won't use it. But that's another thing I'm saying. Like, well, you're gonna have to have a lot of money. Like, we're being priced out of this thing, so everything is being rented. At some point, like this will happen. You gotta be like really rich, but then majority of people again being screwed as always. So I want to create, not just analyze and response. Well, I'm against use of that anyways, yeah. But that's the thing that will happen regardless. I don't like that either, because But it depends. At some point, like let's say AI in this case, right? Will get so good. At some point, it will get so good. Like nothing will be worse in the future. In terms of AI use, right? It just gets better and better and better. Well, in terms of I guess like expertise, right, and the fluidity of that. That some of the concepts that like only humans can create, for example, right? Like the living experiences put into writing, for example. Like I don't want to fucking read nothing written by AI. Do you know what I mean? At this stage, if that makes sense. This bitch can't even slow to save her life. Can't even eat slow to save her life. What's wrong with like you can't eat anything? Your cat can't eat slow. What's going on with food, man? In your house, you both, what's the word? It's like fit for each other, I've seen dogs that eat like that, and then like, did you enjoy anything? And then the food is gone. Like, how did? Sometimes I see animals eat food, and I'm like, you look very excited to eat that food, and then did you even try that food? Because you and food is gone. It's like, did you enjoy what you were fucking wiggling your tail for? You know what I mean? It's so weird to me. Your cat is like that. Inhales like yeah, exactly. Like I don't get the animals like that. But yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm seeing this. Like at some point, I feel like it will be so accepted in terms of. I don't want to, like I was saying, I don't want to read anything that is written by AI nowadays. I don't think it's good. It's just for that reason, right? I think it's fucking stupid. Well, bad writers also make fucking stupid shows. But let's say a good writer and like good AI nowadays, right? A good AI story, and then good writer. I feel like at this point, at least I haven't seen anything like that, but like it's night and day difference. Like a good writing from the person, like putting their living experiences, whatever, like overall, right? Like the depth of the story. Again, we're talking about good writing, not some shit. Will be so much better than whatever AI has to offer at this point. Do you know what I mean? Like I definitely don't want any of that. In terms of AI images in games, like I think Battlefield had that shit. I don't really mind it. People go crazy over it, but for me the only crazy part is that the game, like it's not the game, it's like an indicator. Like I was saying before, right? It's like an indicator of the dev being lazy, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like in terms of not just being lazy, but also didn't care. Because like generating, it's like you don't even look, you just click press button and it just generates and you submit it, It's like, do you really then care about the game? We've seen so many games that like so little effort put into it that you feel it, right? And then you wasted your money, you're wasting your time, and it's just sad to see, right? Like just for that reason is what I wouldn't like it. But at some point we will learn better and better and be writing. At some point it will be writing just as good as any fucking good writer will ever write. You know what I'm saying? It's the same as like Will Smith eating spaghetti back in the day and how it is now, right? I mean, I wouldn't say it's indistinguishable, but I bet a lot of people nowadays will look at some AI videos and still jerk off to it and thinking like, this AI girlfriend loves him or some shit, whatever they think. I know, like, it will get only better and better and better in the future. And that's my point, right? Like, this thing will happen and people will accept it because of the quality of the, let's say, writing, or like, let's say it makes like a whole movie, right? Right now, I think it will be shit, but like in the future, it'll be great writing, great lighting, great cinematography, whatever they think. AI will replace everything, but like it's just inevitable. You can't just be like, oh, listen, just not use it. It will happen. Like it will happen regardless. It just helps automation overall. This is how we do it. My point is like instead of trying like, oh, let's stop it, address it, right? Address it on a governmental level. Create social like cushions for people that will inevitably lose their jobs regardless, right? They just keep screeching about it like they're gonna save the world. They will lose their jobs. Reprogram them, give them some kind of like save, like not save up, but like leave some kind of budget for people like that that are in the industries or like whatever, whichever field they will be replaced by AI completely. Like bus drivers, taxi drivers, right? The voice actors, fucking actors overall, artists and stuff, like all of the shit. Have some kind of balance to be able to support them to find while they're looking for another job when they will inevitably lose their job, right? Create social programs for that. Instead of screeching and trying to stop something like they will not stop. Address it, but we can't address it because they keep fucking yelling at each other and get nowhere with it. Food around the corner, food around the corner, food around the corner for me. Or do you close the lid before flushing the toilet? Don't let the shit and pasta particles fly out. Yeah, actually, if you didn't know that, I mean, I honestly don't do it, but I know of it. You know, I know of it. Like, yeah, if you didn't know, guys, you kind of want to close the lid every time you flush. Yeah, it's water, but like it just kind of creates this swirl, and all the particles fly out quite far. So technically, yes, you do want to close the lid when you flush, no matter what, even if it is just piss. I don't know why it's such a random fucking fact you just brought up, but good shit. Good for you to know, you know. And also, like, do you guys pee sitting down or standing up? Because like I heard this. I heard it once actually, and since then, at least at home, I'm peeing sitting down. I think it's like something to do with like the way your organs are, or whatever. Like just standing up, it's like unhealthy for you, or some shit like that. So, at least at home, like I don't do anyway. Like my ass is not touching any fucking seat, you know. Like I don't give a fuck. But at least at home, just sit down. I think it helps with your like. With your pee-pee overall. You're supposed to sit, standing down doesn't empty your bladder. Yeah, there's like it's like some positioning and stuff, you know. We got what was Robin Williams was saying, like the design of a human, it's like we got the procreation, waste processing plant next to procreation area. Shit. It was like, it's very tightly packed, right? Like you gotta accommodate that, so just keep that in mind. You have a toothbrush in the same room where you go do your deed, you most likely have it on your 100%. So might as well just just do that, guys. Just do that. Like I don't know, some people just don't do it, but you know, it's much better for you. Alright, what quest do I have? Hold on. Wait, have I done all the quests? Oh no.
I've been pestering Tian Wen for a
Visit
while
locker room in the
now,
water
trying to
treatment.
get her to help out around here.
Locked room?
Her customer
Oh, the
service is
key.
questionable, but she's a wizard with a wrench.
Okay, spaceport, scope out the rock. Okay, let's go to the dam.
Don't forget about searching the drones
Oh
after
yeah,
you
I
take
told you
them
I need
down.
this shit. Okay, we need snitch, hornet, destroy wasp and get some wasp, destroy hornet, get some hornet shit, destroy snitch, get some snitch. Okay.
Don't forget.
Alright, we'll go in. Fuck, I don't really have good ammo. I need to kill a snitch, right? Maybe we'll go like that. Because killing snitch is not easy. And I need a surveillance key. And in case we're gonna be battling. I'm actually gonna bring one of these, why not? What am I thinking? Oh yeah, this one. Food around the corner, food around the corner, food around the corner. Can I say back in the day, farmers were working in cow shit or pig shit, went inside and ate without basic hygiene, and they were healthy. Nowadays, you need to do a full ritual of cleaning because they. And how long did they live? What's the life expectancy back in the day when they were going with like cow shit and, you know, pig shit and all that stuff? I understand the arguments, but it's not like their immune system was any better than what it is today. So it's a false argument. Yeah, they didn't live long enough, man. It's not like shit like that kills you immediately or anything like that, but it does erode you and it does increase risk of like getting contracting any diseases. So it's a false argument. Living in a sterile world, yes, of course you don't expose yourself to any, like, what do you call it, like weak viruses, so you can fight off the stronger versions of that. But it doesn't mean, you know, you need to fucking roll in pig shit to be healthy and stuff. Shit like that still affects you. You just don't see it. It affects you on your, for example, like it could be like your skin, your health deterioration. You just don't see it overall. It's like the same as like morbid obese people walking around like, oh, I'm okay, right? Like while their heart is like fucking dying and shit. Their life expectancy is shortening. They just don't know it yet. Like things like that do happen. And neglecting that does not mean, you know, you're any like better than people that trying to prevent it and shit. It's the same as like the COVID people. Like, I'm so masculine. My immune system is masculine. Cool, bro. And then they're in AR like, oh, pray for me. The God is praying for me, and and then they're dead. Like, good job, bro. Good job. Like, it doesn't work like that, you know. It doesn't mean to be a pussy to fucking close the fucking lid before you flush it. It's just stupid. That's it. Told my big brother about this and then showed him a video. He was so mortified and now he goes angry at his two kids when they don't close the... Yeah, I mean, once you know it, you're like, fuck, I wish I did, you know? Because like now you're willingly like fucking yourself over. It doesn't mean that you have to like stop living, right? It doesn't mean that you have to walk out with the mask. Just be aware of these things. Like people act like oh, once you know it, that you will never fucking live life. You will have padded corners, walk on fucking papers and stuff like that. You know, it's like it doesn't have to be like that. We have this saying like. I don't know how to translate it properly, but like, how do I put it? Basically, like God preserves self-preserving person, if that makes sense. Technically, you know, it's not how it works, but you know.
Go to water treatment control.
This is Shani speaking. Keep your
Is
wits
that a
about
snitch?
you,
We're doing
Raider.
it snitches now.
And facing a drone, a careful shot to the thruster is far more effective than riddling them with bullets.
It's a fucking unupgraded one, I forgot. It barely shoots, man. I got one snitch, but we might be in a little bit of a trouble. Oh my god, this gun is terrible to shoot unupgraded. Holy shit, I should have upgraded it. Better Connors, I finally left this morning. I love him, but what the fuck, the way he screams makes me want to just peel off face something. Okay, Do you actually have a son, or you just fucking constantly just kind of troll about it? Keep saying my son, my son. Or is it the one with your sister? Not you made with your sister, but like your sister's kid. My nephew. Okay, stop saying this shit. Because then you're like, oh, who's the mother? My sister? Oh. Okay, dude. I'm gonna slowly walk away, you know? Alright, what did I loot? Hornet? Yes. Wasp? Yes. Snitch? Yes. Okay. I mean, I like the idea that you're warming up to the idea that maybe you'll be a dad or some shit. It's probably. Fold around the corner, fold around the corner. I don't need this motherfucker. Fold around the corner, fold around the corner. We just need the snitch and so fold around the corner. Fold around the corner, fold around the corner for me. Howdy, dude. That was kind of risky. But I totally, the water, man. I just stood there while he was crouching and with the weapon, and I was just like, howdy. He ain't gonna touch me. What's up, dude? What's up, man? just to make sure, you know. Play the damn music. Fold around the corner, fold around the corner, fold around the corner for me. Fold around the corner, fold around the corner, fold around the corner for me. I don't have this perk yet. The one you sent me over? Which one? Oh, yeah. I'll play it after. Remind me, okay? Fold around the corner, fold around the corner, fold around the corner for me. Just a happy flea, you know? Just happy to eat that fucking dog. Fold around the corner, fold around the corner, fold around the corner for me. Fold around the corner. You see Hornet as well, or a Snitch? Remind me. I might forget. Because like while you're playing, the priorities are different sometimes. What if you're afraid of a guy, or like you're approaching an enemy or whatever? So you just kind of lose track, you know. You guys are just watching, so it's easy for you to track. There's a leaper over there. While I go. Fold around the corner, fold around the corner, fold around the corner for me. I used to love that song. Song. I think I was a kid and I didn't really know English. And I think I was just going like, we whatever wanna, we whatever wanna, now we never wanna, na 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 na. Something like that. Holy shit. No one came here? Hello? Hello? Fool around the corner, fool around the corner. Wait, somebody looted that shit but didn't pick up the fucking gun case? Okay, that's actually good. Fool around the corner, fool around the corner, fool around the corner for me. Da 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 da. La 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 la. Oh, hello. La 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 la. Sorry, guys. I am being obnoxious. I know. I know. I know. I know. Someone's here. You took your meds? I don't take meds. Forward around the corner, forward around the corner. Just sing it with me. Don't resist it. Don't deny yourself the pleasure. Forward around the corner, forward around the corner, forward around the corner for me. Oh my God, tam tam tam. Forward around the corner, forward around the corner, forward around the corner for me. Da, 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 da. I am so fat. We are so fucking fat. We cannot barely move. La 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 la. I don't need this thing. I just want this thing. I am scared what's happening over there. Da 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 da. Who the fuck is shooting? Hopefully not at me. I don't wanna lose all this shit. Do, 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 do. Where do I go?
Let's head home in the central swamp lift.
Retreat, so I can retreat for free. Do, 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 do. Because you know, forward around the corner, forward around the corner, somebody's shooting over there. Boom, 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 boom. I just wanna escape. I just wanna escape with all the loot in my back. Boom, 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 boom. When I get home, when I get home, I'm just gonna have all the loot. Do, 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 do. I exchange this loot. I exchange this loot. I exchange this loot for money. Do, 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 do. And with all that money. Hey, do you mind if I extract with you, man? I'm friendly, I just want to extract, yeah? Hello? I'm coming in, I just want to extract, we're good, yeah?
Go ahead, Raider.
Sorry, I'm a little bit fat, I'm sorry. No stamina, yeah, okay. Alright, good luck in the next raid, guys. This guy is a kettle 4. Oh shit, I actually got lucky. I went swimming yesterday and I'm craving a pizza already for a week. So I stepped in my car, I stepped in my car, after swimming in my car, fucking play the track. Pizzeria was literally around the corner. Alright, this is how you do it, boys. Alright, what do I play? Some kind of track? Is it the same one or? I'm playing the old one though. By the way, Danny, what did you think of that base yesterday? Fucking cool one, right? I was saying that before, like I was just like, it was so sad to see that like, it's basically like a fucking mini city. Really cool. Looks like three people live in there. So cool. It is cool, right? Like without trolling, like it's really good. It was and it's like it's just sad to see, man. It seems like 3 people lived in there, and they made like a really cool. Oh, it's already outfitted. I killed the guy with like shitty Stitch, almost a free loadout with the, and this guy had this shit. Fucking noob. You fucking Monty Python track, yeah. I mean, you should have seen it. He didn't know I was there. I was like, hey, what's up, dude? And he immediately started aiming and like kind of, you know, slowly walking. I'm like, why are you not talking, dog? Why are you not talking? And then we started fighting, you know? He had this, oh shit, I didn't realize. He had this thing, like he got like a smoke shit or whatever going on. So I killed him basically like pretty much through smoke. That motherfucker didn't know what was happening. But yeah, that base, dude, I'll show you guys if you want to see it right now. It looks so fucking good. It's just sad, man. It's completely depowered, so I think the claim will disappear soon as well. All the penta shields, like oof, all this beauty there, it's just gone. Sad to see. I want somebody to claim it. I don't want to claim it myself, but like I want somebody to claim it and live in it, because it's just a ready base that is just beautiful base. Forward around the corner, forward around the corner, forward around the corner for me. 40,000, I don't have enough. You guys want to see it? Like, I'll quickly show you real quick. Forward around the corner, forward around the corner. I'll show it already to Danny, but like, I'll show you guys as well. Real quick. Real quick. Makes me concerned, man. Like, there's so many janky shit going on. Like, I don't know if they abandoned the game or what. Makes me concerned, man. What the fuck? Why is it automatically kicking in? I wonder if like I get DMCA for my way forward around the corner. Perché? What does that mean? I like these emotes, man. Does that mean sing more? Sure. Forward around the corner, forward around the corner, forward around the corner for me. Boom, 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 boom. No, don't leave. Ford is almost ready. Ford is almost ready. Ford is almost ready. Boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Band funky crappy singing voice. I don't think it's set up though. Forward around the corner, forward around the corner, forward around the corner for me. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think it's set up properly. I know it's Dune. Oh no. Just want to show the base. Relax, pussy. Puss. I wish have an unbranded Lego brick. I'm too poor to have Legos, man. Okay? You already hurt me enough. Bro, I got this message yesterday. You know what's happening? I don't want to talk about it, man, but like overall. It seems like... Actually, let me confirm it. A friend of mine sent me a message like 4 a.m. Some random like fucking prayer or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Do you guys know where Saskatoon is? Unless I'm wrong, actually. No, I just want to show you the base real quick. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. I don't know why. I just assumed. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about it then. It's fine. I thought she was in Iran. A friend of ours, like from uni, passed away. I don't know why. I assumed she died in Iran because of like all these protests and like people shooting each other, or whatever. Never mind. That is so random. No, he just sent me. I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't talked to him in a while, but he's just like, it's about the friend of ours. Like, you remember the girl from like uni? And then I was like, oh shit. I didn't reply though. I'm just showing the base real quick. That's all. Relax, relax. Calm down. You okay? I'm just showing the base. I just want to show the people the base. It looks cool, okay? That's the neighbor, by the way, that I was talking to. The only guy that on the server that I talked to, and that's the guy that I found, like, who knows where. The only active player in me. Looks like he hasn't played since last time because the buggy is still in the same location. I found yesterday somebody I went to class all of a sudden died. I don't know why, but maybe it was because of 4 a.m. or something. I thought it was like maybe she, like I can see her being in Iran maybe or something, and I thought she was there and like, you know, during the riots or whatever. I kind of, you know, she was really nice as well. Just like a kind person, you know. I'm not sure why I assumed that was Iran, but like maybe because I don't know, I just assumed she kind of person she would be in Iran, maybe, like living. I'm joking, but in any case, goodbye forever. Okay. Gotta start thinking of building my base as well. I think I got to the point where I can repair my shit, well, my tier 5s, so we should be alright. I'll just chill and just slowly start building base. Kinda enjoy that, man, like just, although I can't help myself, I try not to talk, but I still start messaging. Actually, it kinda helps me decompress a little bit, just kinda quietly just sit there, not talk. But it's so tempting, it's like, fuck. Especially when I get like, I got like random guy, I pick on the kick, was like, hello, fellow sand dweller. I didn't say shit. I was like, fuck. Feels bad, man. Perfect, and it's morning, so we're gonna see the whole thing. So all of these empty space, look at this little thing, right? Turn up the music actually. This is like clean base, man. Really well done. All of these are penta shields basically. They just depowered. Like this I think was over there. I think the penta shields. Looks like penta shield over here. The windows, like look at them how they look. Oh my god. Everything is just so nice. They've got their fucking Atreides buggy, normal buggy. I swear there were like 3 people living in here. It's completely depowered, but it's also inaccessible. So it seems like they still have a claim. They just maybe abandoned it recently. Look at these windows, man. Just oh, just so nice, man. It's just like I said, it's just sad to see it go. Someone needs to claim it and just live in it. We got a whole storage over here. Like they planned it out. They had fun with it. Just nice. Forward around the corner. Forward around the corner. Then they had the. I don't know how they did it though. It seems like the penta goes from here. There's like an empty space, like you see it over there, right? Unless they just left it, maybe. Or they did the penta there, because that is interesting penta. And then, like, I think it's 3 people because of the ornithopters, but like, look at the space in here. You can put like a salt in there as well. Just to fly through the mountain. Oh man. Somebody claim it, please. It's just so nice. Anybody of you guys claim it? I'll drive you here. I'll give you a resource to claim it. I mean, it's not claimable yet, but they're like, oh, you think this is it? Just this cliff face? Like, fuck no. While showing this to Dan yesterday, I didn't even know this. The second part in here. There's on this side of a cliff as well. There's like a little city, like, you know, sticking out, and over there. Like, holy shit. There's so much shit, like so many rooms you can do. It's just beautiful. I didn't like I would claim it and kind of work with it, but like I don't even know where to start to like claim the position and then expand it, you know. I don't even know where to go. I already want to do mine, so I don't want to fuck with it too much. But there's on this side, like, look at this shit. The whole thing is on this side as well. It's like insanely impressive fucking structure. Look at that. That's a penta as well. Fuck me, that's a giant penta. Probably planned for carrier maybe. Look at this beauty. I found like yesterday one tucked in it's like a Lord of the Rings kind of fucking place. Tucked in the within the cliff face also, like, looks pretty cool. Look at all this shit. God, I'm like, fuck. I wish they played, man. This looks so nice. You can't claim it. It's depowered though right now, so they definitely left it. Like, they know coming back, looks like. But the claim seems they must have paid for it, like the claim. So it's like 2 weeks or whatever. I think there's like a 1 more week and then it will be claimable. Do you want to claim it and live here? Because like it's just sad to see it go. It's such a cool thing. Just need to maintain it. I can't maintain it, all of it. I would claim it, but like I want to make my own. I don't want to just take this one and like making that one, claiming this one. I don't even know where to start to like expand it and shit. You don't want to like build. You can just fuck around with like what to claim. I'll give you resources to claim, and then just have it. There's so much. There's like it's not just that. As you can see, this was penta as well. This one is unfinished, right? I think this one was penta, so it must have looked fucking incredible during night. And it's not just like stupid penta everywhere. It's just a very nice use of doors, windows, fucking like pillars and shit. Little lamp over there. Seems like they were working on it. Like you can see the penta fucking you know, things. It's just a nice fucking thing. Like I genuinely just sad that like it's just gonna go away. You know? I don't even know who that is, but I'll give a salute. You know that my June experience wasn't that great. Oh, because you're playing on like a fucking like a mobile phone. What the fuck were you playing? I'll like drive you here. I'll put on the seat. I'll drive you here. Just claim it. Like, oh, come on, dude. Like, someone was. There's a penta in here. It seems like maybe. Penta over there. Pentas are over here. Looks like maybe. Unless they just kept it. I'm not sure if you can keep the windows open. But like, look at this thing. It's like a city, dude. Oh, it's just so sad. And I go back to my like 1-bedroom apartment building kind of thing, you know? It's even more sad. I want somebody to have it. At least my mobile phone doesn't need water bottles. Yeah, but I can, like, with water bottle, I can run Dune. You, without or with water bottle, cannot run it, so. It's against TOS, but I would show you what to suck right now, you know? Need to find a new stim, need to find a new stim, like right now. What's a stim? Oh, do you mean watershed? Nah, we'll go. Thank you. Stimming, stimulation. For what? Oh, do you mean are we lagging right now? I need water bottle? I couldn't run it, that was the issue. Oh, oh yeah, the keyboard, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Oh, someone died. Oh, it's not that greatest. I thought someone died, bro. There are new events and shit. I don't know what they are, but I don't want to bother with them right now. The artistic reputation of this. Oh, you mean for around the corner, for around the corner, for around the corner. For me, you just like me singing it. That's why you mentioned it, right? You kind of you just don't want to admit it, man, that you love me. It's okay. For around the corner, for around the corner, for around the corner, for me, mama. Claim the base, guys, please. Like, please. It's in prime location. You can have everything over there. I'll provide everything you want with it. After that, there's no reason to play the game, so good luck figuring out how to play. But it's up to you. If Billo doesn't have a cold side this evening. What's the pillow? We're running on fumes, bro. What the fuck? It's a level 1, I'm not gonna repair it. Such a slow fucking bike, it's crazy. Going uphill actually kind of scary. There's one right there. Go, man. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Okay, never mind, we're good. Go. Oh, you see what I mean? Like, shit, this thing is so like slow, it's scary to cross it. We need a tier 5 bike. I still have my old notes, I could actually remember it. Look at that. Of every Scout, MK5, buggy, schmuggy, like I made. Look at my 1-bedroom apartment, man. Compared to that base, oof. Shame. just shame. I still want to do the tunnel, okay, guys? But I put the claim, I think, perfectly. The only thing is I kind of want to put it vertically, maybe. So, but I might fuck with it again too much. But I want to like extend over there for the tunnel, right? But then I want to build like a bridge / base in here, but it will be this way, not that way, you know? Build kind of like a in between. I'll make like a passage for people. So it'll be still a passage, but it'll be built on like pillars. So there won't be any ground. There will be pillars, and then above that will be like a highway that goes into this building, and like the building overall is like it's just a towering thing in here rather than towering over there. I don't know, but like that's the kind of the idea. But I just don't see how other people see shit, you know, like they just build outside the thing and do this and that, and they know what they're building ahead of time, and I don't, so yikes. And there you go. Because, you know, the pillars. Okay, let's go back to Ark. Oh, also tomorrow, I'll come back with Guild Wars 2, and I think if I do 1 fractal tomorrow, like daily, I will have enough gold to buy my first legendary. Yo. Whoa, look at that, my dick is just rising right in front of the camera, holy shit. Noodle confirmed? Yeah. When your mom says I'm gonna go for some Chinese, you know what she's referring to.
Это продукты из Арбуз KZ.
Это продукты из Арбуз KZ.
Это карта Freedom Bank.
Fuck this shit. I mean, I did use their services though. They're pretty good actually. the you know, groceries on delivery. Oof. Now that's Dune. What the fuck? That is awesome.
Good morning, everyone. As most of you know, I live, travel, and game out of my...
Is that the guy we've seen before in his fucking thing? It's like the third time we watched it. We haven't watched it. I think we've seen this guy once, right? He had like a
van, and I share
gaming out of
videos
truck.
about my life and my travels here on this channel. However, this video
With
is
the
a little
dog?
unique. For the next 2 nights, I will
Would you
be
like to live here in the middle of nowhere? I mean, yes. If I'm provided with everything else, yeah. If I have to fight off bears every time I want to like collect berries because I'm fucking struggling to get food, then no, of course not.
staying in an off-grid fire tower in the middle of the forest in Georgia that I have to hike to get to. And a huge cold front just came in, so it's going to be freezing the next few nights. So it's going to be a wild video. And to top it all off, I am going to be playing a horror game on my laptop inside of the fire tower that is about a guy staying overnight in a fire tower.
What the
alone.
fuck?
So the immersion is going to be over the top. So I think
Went
this
to
is
the
going to
forest
be a
and
really
fight
fun
bears for
adventure.
survival.
So make
I mean, if I have to do that, then no, thank you. Not because like I don't want to do it. It's because I will do it only once, and then I'll be food for the bear. Then you will see like a bear once, like next to a tree, trying to like shit out a giant log. That's me, you know, because like, oh, I tried to live in a fucking forest, right?
sure you follow along. But I still have a 2-hour
Because I'll be the
drive to
longest
get there,
sausage he's
and
ever had,
I need
you
to
know?
pack, so let's get packing.
With a tiny wiener on the side. Okay. Well, it's a 40-minute fucking video. Fuck this shit. No, actually, he's gonna be playing the game. Let's just watch. Shredded funky loin, yeah, exactly. Pulled pork, pulled funky, exactly, yeah. You'll be like, you in the woods, you hear some like moans and shit, like what's going on? It's just forest noise. No, I think I heard that moan before on Funky Stream. And it's just bear like fucking taking me for like Lady Bear, you know? Just going crazy.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I've got some
And then
warm
decided to
clothes,
eat
I've
me
got all my
instead.
camera gear, my drone, my tripod. And I know this may look ridiculous considering I have to hike into this fire tower, but trust me, it'll all make sense in just a minute. But now that I'm packed up and ready to go, it's time to hit the road.
Getting probed? I mean, aliens probe you. Bear fucking thrashes you. I wonder if this idea of like aliens probing and stuff like that is just some dude who got drunk and had like gay sex, but he's like the I'm not gay dude, you know, kind of thing guy. So he just, but his ass was like kind of showing maybe or whatever. So he made it up, you know. His wife like, what the fuck? Why is your ass like mine? Like my ass? He's like, aliens, they kidnapped me and aliens, yeah, they, you know, outer space, you know, flat Earth kind of thing. And then they probed me, you know, like I got a you know, I got a satellite in my ass or whatever the shit. Like right. I mean, it came out of nowhere. Like someone must have experienced it or made it up, right?
All right, folks.
Where's his
I'm
dog, by the
officially
way?
hiking up to the off-grid fire tower that I will be staying at for the next 2 nights. And this fire tower is nestled deep into the forest here in the Appalachian Mountains in North Georgia, outside of Blue Ridge, Georgia. And I just arrived here a moment ago where I met the owner of this fire tower, and he's letting me park my van down at the base of the trail on his property.
Georgia like state Georgia or Georgia like the country Georgia?
And he's
Gruzia.
also hauling up all of my luggage and my gear in a truck to the fire tower.
Because like
While I
he can
hike in
look Georgian or
with the
American,
imported
but the
stuff.
truck is very American. You know what I mean?
And by now,
And
you're
George the
probably
Stream?
wondering, where's my dog Millie?
State.
She usually accompanies me
Oh yeah, where's your dog?
on all of my adventures. However, this fire tower does not allow pets, so
Ah,
I have
okay.
a good friend of mine watching
When he doesn't
her
live
for
in
the
his
next
car,
few
he
days.
doesn't take
So
his dog.
she's in
with
good
him?
hands.
When
don't
he
worry.
doesn't live in the car. When he doesn't live in his car. Okay, okay. Well, you just said yeah, it's not allowed. Beautiful place though.
This is day 1 of my husband doing Tai Chi walking.
Bro,
workout.
that's the AI I
This is
was
day
talking about.
21 of
My
my
god,
husband-
fuck off. Where did this Tai Chi come from anyways, man? So annoying.
Holy crap.
And then you see me
This
doing
thing
this.
is awesome.
Whatever. The concept of aliens performing invasive probes on humans doesn't come from a single source. It emerged from a mix of early UFO reports, psychology,
We
pop
made it.
culture, and later satire.
All right. Now, it's time to hike up those stairs.
China? I don't think it's China though. Oh, is it Chinese
Yep.
ads?
Looks like
I had this like
Moment.
Tamo ads that are so bizarre. I think they're. I don't even know if they were AI. At least I don't think they started off as AI. Then you can tell definitely. But like it's just some random shit. They're just yapping like random stuff and just keep saying Tamo or something. Oh, you screwed me over. You said I can get something on Tamo for like $2, whatever. It's like fuck me. Dude.
you made it.
AI, or like we should not AI, but like we should make ads illegal, you know. I know technically I'm supposed to be making money off ads, right? I'm not making now, so fuck it, make them illegal, man. They're so annoying.
So that's good. And I guess this is how I pull all my gear up to the top, which is really convenient.
Pull
because
yourself
now
up
I
to
don't
the
have to
top.
carry this all the way up there.
Oh, no people, never mind.
All right. Let's see what the view looks like.
I'm one of those why they
From
put
the
the
top.
stickers on certain things, right? Beautiful view though. I like nature a lot.
That is a far drop, my friends.
Friend of mine has like a, you know,
Oh, we're
dacha.
here.
Like
We're at
what would
the
you
top
call
and
it?
I
Like
didn't
an
even realize.
outhouse, I guess. No,
Oh my
outhouse and
gosh,
toilet.
this is so sick.
But like somewhere like in the mountains as
Holy
well.
crap.
Waking, well, like
Oh
you know,
my.
we were drinking there
goodness.
basically, like waking up in the morning there and just
This
looking
is
out
so
from the hills of the
freaking
mountains into the
sweet.
fucking like, you know, trees and shit, just like that.
Look
Oh,
at this
and the
cozy
air is so
bed
fresh.
with
Oh,
this
it's just so
beautiful
beautiful.
view. Got a nice, cute little kitchen, a small wood-burning stove, and it looks like it's ready to light already. Which is a really great thing because, as I said earlier in the video, Georgia just got hit with a really big cold front. And right now it's about 40 degrees, but tonight it's gonna drop down to like 16 degrees. So I'm gonna need that wood-burning stove for sure.
-4. I mean, in the woods probably would be crazy.
I cannot wait to sit there.
Yurta? No,
and
dacha,
have a
dacha. Like, you know dacha. They're like you know dacha. I don't fucking know how to explain it. You should know it for sure.
nice hot cup of tea with this beautiful.
It's like the old people usually have it like somewhere in the mountains, fucking. It's always like an old shack, you know. Yeah. It's like an old shack, like not like really well maintained, right? Like wooden fucking shit. Somewhat nice if you have a lot of money, but you know.
All mountain view, and you can see
The problem is
nice
from the running
river
joke
down
from
there,
South
too.
Park. Well,
Let's
that's
go
what I
check
got it from, like the South Park shit. I thought they were just maybe took the accounts of others and just kind of illustrated it, but I don't know.
out what that area is. Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Damn, dog.
A full-on back.
Okay, so where does that go? It's a fucking, you know.
Bathroom up here.
It's like, oh look, a fire tap.
What? We've got a toilet, a shower, and look at this sink. Wow.
You know what's crazy to me that we don't think about? We've got like Ethernet cables across the ocean, right? Am I wrong? Right, like between countries and shit. Like that's we never think about that shit, but like somebody went out there with a fucking boat and just kept laying the cable or like the pipes and then kept laying the cable in pipes or whatever. Like the shit that, you know, humanity has done overall, that we just kind of like take it for granted, don't really think about it and think about it. There are a few big internet cables between continents. Right, so I'm not wrong, right? I might be like misinterpreting like which cables, but like we have like you know, laid pipes or cables and stuff like across literally fucking oceans between like continents, right? That's what I'm describing, yeah. Like that we just kind of don't really think about like how humanity just kind of, we just do it, right? Like these things, like grand things, if that makes sense, right? Or we care about whether we have Wi-Fi or
about to be
not.
the coziest days of my entire life. I can feel it in my flesh and bones right now. And I'm willing to bet behind this door is where all of the
So like laid pipes from this fucking
equipment
fire
and
tower,
water-
you
Yep.
know, like
Here it is.
connecting
This
to
is
the sewage or whatever,
battery
probably
bank.
is not a big
Wow,
deal.
6 batteries. I'm assuming lithium. Looks like, yep, lithium. Wow, only 75 amp hours per battery. That's actually less than my setup in my van. I have 600 amp hours of lithium. That's pretty neat, but I'm honestly kind of stunned that.
Oh, look, my brother. As Danny likes to point out. I don't know what the city is, maybe Astana.
жұрт ол айта береді ғой. Кел қасыма жат.
Бақат тұр деймін. Есің дұрыс па?
Әнім, сәттер қайталанбайды.
He says, fuck you, bitch.
Сезімге
just,
ерік беру керек.
just fuck me here right now.
My van has more battery storage than this place.
I don't know.
Let's go see what's up on the roof.
We just do it in the cables, making stuff like the Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty, and Lenin as well.
No way. A nice lounge area. I guess this is a
Oh yeah, I
propane
forgot
fire
to
pit
show
right here.
lasers.
And look at this
Let me see if
view.
I can find it.
Oh my gosh. And everything in this fire tower is powered off of these solar panels right here. This is so cool, man. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to get our luggage up from the ground floor here. That sucker is way down there, so let's figure this whole system out. It looks like
See if
I just
I can
press
find
this
it.
button. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little sketchy. The pulley system here got a little choked up for a second.
Oh, this is
and
this
I
one?
thought it was gonna drop this whole basket, so I'm gonna get this out quick.
Okay, it is this
This
laser?
video is
Check this out. What you were talking about before the... What the fuck is this? Oh, video? Video!
Was sponsored by Opera.
the legal power limit for a laser was scratched out part.
Built 5 years
I
ago.
think it might be this one.
Now, if you think I'm exaggerating when I say this thing is poorly designed, well, it randomly quit working a few months ago, and I don't even know why. So let's open it.
1,000 times more power. Is already considered an instant of this laser. So this switch right here
This is
turns
what
the
I
whole
saw,
thing
yeah, okay.
on. Then you can see the readouts there for the battery voltage and temperature. And these switches right here are what turn on the water pump and the cooling fans, which are impressively
I
quiet.
swear, like 50 years, we're gonna have fucking... Look at this. That's why 5090 costs 5,000. In 50 years, we're gonna have like this, like, you know, the janky looking fucking Star Wars blasters.
I have to say. Then the safety switch is right here, which of course arms the laser. Then these knobs right here control the PWM frequency and duty cycle. But for the time being, I'm just going to leave these maxed out. And then the trigger right here is what finally fires the laser. Pretty cool, right?
Damn. Just set somebody on fire. Yeah, whatever.
I'm sure you're wondering, what can you burn with the world's strongest handheld laser? Well, a lot of things. Now, spoiler alert, The real crazy stuff happens when you stick a lens on front and focus the beam to a tiny point. But let me first show you what the unmodified
Point
beam
at
is
me,
capable
man.
of.
I don't want to die.
Let's start with a block of wood.
Look at that.
The beam ignites the wood basically instantly, and you can even hear a little explosion as the pyrolyzed vapors catch fire as well. The small portion of
Like,
the
what
light
the
that
fuck?
reflects off of the wood is able to illuminate my entire shop. That's a lot of light. Cutting electrical tape is a classic demo for a strong handheld laser. But of course, this laser is well over 1,000 times more powerful than what's needed to accomplish this. The tape is sliced as fast as I can wave the beam across it.
Bro, look at that. That's
The same
insane.
goes for any sort of thin plastic I throw in front of it.
That's crazy.
A plastic cup is quite a bit thicker than the tape, but it doesn't seem to have much meaningful effect against the laser. The beam punches straight through it.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if this motherfucker, either he's the the early one, right? They're gonna pick him up, like hide him, whatever, right? And like, U.S. military will have this, you know, at some point, fucking space. What did he make like a space force or whatever, whatever this shit? So his space force will will use that, you know, or if this motherfucker like kind of develops that, imagine what U.S. military has already developed. You know what I mean?
Out issue. While we're doing classic,
Like I said, I think UK already kind of like practices some laser against drones or something like militarily. So US already fucking does some crazy shit.
experiments, let's pop some balloons. That was pretty quick. While we're doing overkill, matches are unsurprisingly no match for the laser. Slow-mo shows that they make it about 2/100ths of a second before catching on
This for
fire.
robbing stores, no evidence,
Newspaper
nothing.
falls in the instant
Well, I
ignition
don't know about no
category as
evidence.
well. Just barely clipping the beam is enough to light it on fire. Any paper product is this way really, but paper bags make an especially satisfying sound from the flash pyrolysis.
Not to be too grim about it, but like, what if you you probably just burn the shit out of a human being, no? Like the skin and everything.
You might think
Like,
that solder would
basically,
be a
enough
challenge
to be a
considering how
weapon, if that makes
reflective it
sense.
is. But nope, it melts nearly instantly. A CD was the first real challenge for the laser. Of course, it still caught on fire
would love if it
instantly,
was a CD
but
of
it took a
Anthem or
while for
something.
the beam to punch all the way through. I think the sooty flame in front was attenuating the beam before it could hit the plastic. The end result was pretty neat though. I briefly talked about the PWM feature, and I want to show you what this does when it comes to burning. By switching the laser at audio frequencies,
creators, man.
the target actually makes
Arc.
sound as it vibrates from thermal expansion and contraction. In fact, this effect went far beyond my expectations. And now I'm wondering about the possibility of building a musical laser. I'll have to save that for a
Right.
different video
Let's
though.
use it in the nightclub.
Alright, now it's time to actually test this laser's true destructive power. I'm going to stick a big f-theta lens on front in order to concentrate the output to a point and maximize power density. Everything I've shown so far can be accomplished by weaker lasers. So this
Handheld
is the
Death
point
Star
where I
destroyer.
enter uncharted territory for a handheld laser. Let's start by trying something that the last record breaker couldn't accomplish, melting a penny. Alrighty, let's try melting through this penny. It's on fire! What? Oh, that's crazy. I wasn't expecting to burn.
That was human skull.
It burned the zinc inside. That's nuts. Wow. It's hard to see the actual flame when there's so much blue light from the laser. But I did manage to repeat the effect and get a flame to sustain for a bit after turning it off. And as a bonus, it left a bizarre frozen smoke remnant of zinc oxide.
Whoa.
The fact that the laser literally lit a penny on fire is an
What the
astonishing
fuck?
result to me. I've done all sorts of mad science experiments with pennies over the years. I've dissolved them in acid, treated them with cyanide, hit them with 1,000 amps, blasted them with other lasers,
This
but
motherfucker's a
none of
penny
those
hater.
methods ever managed to light a penny on fire. Even torching a penny doesn't ignite it, it simply melts it.
Damn.
I think the reason the laser can ignite pennies is due to extreme local heating. The zinc that's being exposed to the laser is likely reaching its boiling point faster than it can transfer heat to the rest of the penny. Then the resultant
that's
jet of
crazy.
zinc vapor goes on to ignite on contact with air. At that point, the heat from combustion can sustain the flame for a bit even after the laser is removed. I think that
Is it
explanation makes
destroying his
sense at
government
least.
property?
For the next experiment, let's see if the laser
Well,
can
this
make
is
it all the
probably
way through an
debought, right?
aluminum can.
I'm pretty sure this thing will burn through one side of the can, but to go all the way through, that's what I'm not
Actually-
quite so sure about. But let's give it a go.
Put a human skull in there.
Wow, it was just instantly. This thing keeps surprising me. That's insane.
The last record breaker couldn't defeat an aluminum can either, so the increase in power is pretty
That
obvious
is
here.
nuts, dude.
Let's see if the laser can open up this
Give it 50
this
years,
glass
man.
soda bottle.
Pew 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 pew.
What could
Flying
possibly
cars.
go
Pew pew
wrong?
from above. Giant fucking cannon. Boom, with the laser.
Oh my gosh!
So casual in creating a murder weapon.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm
You need
so
to
happy
practice
it
your evil
exploded
laugh.
like that. Oh my
Actually, if I hear
God.
that laugh somewhere in the woods, and I hear a bright light,
It was like a glass balloon.
That was fun.
I'd rather go
Let's
with the
pop
bear.
another one for good measure.
Well, it's not
Somebody's gonna
exactly
get kidnapped
an
and
ideal bottle opener
never be
there,
seen
but
again.
that was pretty
Only
cool.
appeared like
My
30
shop is
years
gonna
later as a
smell
creator
like
with
beer.
fucking laser
I mean
bomb.
soda.
Automated robot.
I
with
wonder if the
fucking
laser
lasers
is
and
strong
shit.
enough to punch through drywall.
You're kidding me. Wow. It's white. You'd think that it would like reflect off all the light. That's bonkers. I would have never thought that that would be possible with a handheld laser. That is ridiculous. In the early days of big pulse lasers, before there were precise methods of power measurement, lasers were measured in Gillettes. Now, this literally meant how many Gillette razor blades the laser could shoot through in one shot. Now, this kind of measurement doesn't translate to a laser that can operate continuously, but even so, I want to try shooting through some razor blades.
I even found some Gillette blades from the time period of early lasers to try this with.
All right, moment of truth. Is the laser at least one Gillette? Let's find out. Oh yeah, not even a challenge. That was instantly. In fact, I want to see if I can actually cut this thing in half.
How much electricity does it consume? I have no idea. I'm not even sure how it like honestly works, to be honest.
Wow. Yep.
Now let's see how fast it can punch through 5 blades in a row.
All right, here we go. Jeez. That is so wild. Wow, that's terrifying, honestly.
I'm creating a crazy
The way to make the
murder
Gillette
weapon.
measurement make sense with
Wow.
my
Like,
laser is
holy
to convert
shit.
it into a rate.
I think
Essentially
they,
going
like,
from
they
units of
either
energy
have
to
it
power.
Or UK is making
Since
it,
the
or
laser
something
burned
like
through
that.
5 blades
So
in
technically they
0.9
have it.
seconds, I can say the laser has a strength of about 5.5 Gillettes per second. Let's try
I mean,
a
like, it's Gillette's, bro. It's not gonna go through a fucking tank or anything.
utility blade that's more than 6 times thicker than the Gillette.
But like, I mean, at this point, like, nah, it's not gonna work. I mean, what are you gonna do? You either point a gun or you point a laser, same time. Might as well do a gun then. I guess no recoil though.
No
But
problem
you can
there.
totally fucking burn somebody.
Considering how fast the laser can melt holes in these razor blades, now
Well,
I'm gonna
if it goes through like a tiny fucking sheet of metal, and it takes a couple of seconds, what do you think a fucking how long it's gonna take to go through a thick helmet that bullets fucking sometimes bounce off of? Hmm? It's only if it's like a exposed skin, you know, just kind of burn them and like and it freaks out and then you shoot him or something.
try welding 2 of them together.
All right, time to test out if it can, if this thing can weld.
I think it will be very useful. You need to be exactly, yeah. But like, this is something that was unfathomable in the past, right? And then some people tried some lasers, and it was just it wouldn't even go through the fucking thing, right? Now he melts through like 5 of them, like it's nothing. At some point, it will be powerful enough, and it's already handheld. You know what I mean? It's already enough to be like, hey, look, say cheese, and then burn the shit out of him. You know?
I can see it glowing.
And like I said, I'm pretty sure I saw like I think it was UK. They already shoot giant, like practicing some kind of like giant laser into the sky, like a long distance. But it's like a whole installation, right? Not handheld. To like shoot down drones. It obviously is more precise than like any weapon though. Like, you know, recoil and like bullets flying. So it's already crazy. And he's making basically handheld. I don't know whether it's crazy distance or not, but give it 20 years. You know? Like I said, 50 years, we're gonna have fucking Star Wars Blaster, you know?
And sparking.
Especially now
That's
with
gonna
like
be a
all
good sign.
the AI kind of expediting things, you know?
Well, I melted through. I don't know if I actually welded it, but
But it still
let's take
takes
a
this
look
kind
there.
of talent, you know? Where does it go from above?
Yes, it
I
did.
think
It actually
has
welded.
some like cooling liquid, I think, right? And then just dissipates the heat through the fans.
Well, I melted through. I don't know if I actually welded it, but let's take a look there. Yes, it did. It actually welded it.
That's
No
crazy,
way.
dude.
Look at that. It actually welded that. Now, if anything, I should have moved faster just because where I held it too long, it burned all the way through.
It's just crazy that we
But
see
it
this shit.
legitimately is holding that together.
Handheld, like just casually.
Let's see if the laser can melt through copper wire.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's melting. I think it's gonna work. Yes.
Dang.
Well, there it is.
But it takes a while.
Wow. Well, this thing's really going toe to toe with the microwave. I would have never guessed that.
This seems like a stretch, but I'm gonna try punching through this piece of titanium here.
All right, let's see if this works. No way.
What the hell?
What? It just shot through instantly. It shot a huge hole through it. Just instantly. That's insane.
This guy will be
Now,
kidnapped one day.
titanium is not something that just
Guaranteed.
melts easily. And as a demonstration, I have this torch here. So, I can hold this here all day. It's not gonna melt. This one's really surprising to me.
In my last video, I built a 20,000 watt microwave, and in one of the experiments, I used it to make ruby. However, the setup was far from ideal. It was impossible to concentrate.
Bro. With Stranger Things, like a precursor to what's gonna happen, and this guy is the fucking, you know, the grandfather of the Stranger Things events and shit. Like, what the fuck?
The energy, and my containers kept exploding. Thus, the rubies I did manage to make were pretty small. I'm gonna see if the laser can do it better. The starting mix is the same as last time. Alumina powder with a couple percent chromia added, which I got from Nighthawk and Light's video on cooking up rubies in a home microwave oven.
Yeah, don't ask me about the name on that one. All right, let's try cooking some ruby. No, it's sparking. Oh, it's actually, it's so hot. It's just glowing so brightly through these goggles. Oh, wow. That
You
is
know?
so hot. Oh my gosh. I had no idea it was like just melting it so well. It's crazy. I think I just made a huge ruby too. No
How
way.
is this
I
guy
can't
not
believe it's gonna
kidnapped
work this
though?
well.
What the fuck? He must be under
This laser
crazy
just keeps
protection.
surprising
He
me.
has to be.
Oh, it melted like a big old blob. I think it like beat the daylights out of the microwave actually. I had no idea that it was cooking that well. And look, it just made an enormous, huge ruby. What? That's crazy. It's huge. What? It just made this giant ruby.
I had no idea what's going on, to be honest.
That is crazy. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy a pluck. My gosh, it's an enormous, enormous ruby there. I'll clean that off and make another one here quick.
This turned out to be a really reliable method to make big rubies, and it blows the performance of the microwave out of the water. Even freehanding the laser produced bigger rubies than I was able to get via the microwave. I'm very impressed with the size of these. I've never offered merch before, but I don't think anything could beat laser-grown ruby as my first product.
What the fuck?
So I made a few extra to offer my
This
viewers.
is $1 million
Check the
ruby
link if
making
you're
machine,
interested.
Probably, right? that's what I was thinking.
I'm curious whether white sand is reflective enough to resist melting in the laser beam.
Oh yeah, just instantly melting.
Dude, get to the part where you put a human skull in there,
Oh my gosh,
please.
it's so bright.
even through these goggles. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that stuff glow. And it's white too, like you'd expect it to just reflect it all away, but nope. It just melts straight through it. That's just bonkers, man. Considering how well everything
Holding
else
like
has
a
worked,
Death Star
I'm gonna try
prototype.
zapping tungsten wire.
Oh, this thing is crazy,
Now, as a
man.
reminder,
I'll go
tungsten has
get
the
my
highest
pizza.
melting point of the metallic elements.
This is crazy that I'm even gonna try this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so close. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to get the focus better. Oh, it was close, but I think it was slightly out of focus. So I'm gonna move this back just slightly and try it again. Alright, I think I have it lined up better this time. Oh. Yes! It worked! Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that.
Yes!
That is insane. I would have never expected this laser to go like toe to toe with a microwave. My goodness. That's crazy. That is crazy.
The wire burned here instead of melted, but even so, that still takes some incredible temperatures. The only other extreme material I can think to test the laser against is diamond, so I picked up some synthetic diamond delays. I honestly don't know what to expect from these.
So by some chance, can this thing burn through diamonds? Let's find out. Oh, they're burning. They are absolutely
What does it
burning
get on
there.
this tech, by the way?
Oh, I think one just exploded.
Dude, imagine US or the military
Wow.
what can make with this
It
shit.
actually lit a diamond on fire. Wow.
Maybe that's why the 5090s and all the RAM is going right now. They saw this video. They're like, yo, what the hell? Hey, who wants to see a laser tank? Yeah, hell yeah, you know, and then just it will go.
That's amazing.
I guess it shouldn't be so surprising that diamonds burn, considering they're just carbon, but it still takes a very hot temperature to ignite them, and they reflect a large portion of the laser light anyway. In fact, the diamond reflections are particularly scary, since the crystals reflect intact portions of the beam and result in a terrifying disco ball of insta-blindness. My goggles protect my eyes just fine, but I'm glad none of the beamlets hit my cameras, as I'd hate to destroy all my cameras again.
Again.
Oh, that's interesting how it like changed allotrope.
Did he fucking miss very hard? What happened? I want to know what happened here. What the fuck was that?
There. It turned to like amorphous carbon there in the center, and you can still see some, you know, unlazed diamonds there on the side. Oh, that's weird. That must have got really hot. I could see some of them burning too. I could see the sparks flying out. But yeah, it changed the allotrope.
Lithium coin cells aren't exactly as tough as diamonds, but they turned out to be a lot of fun to zap. Their metallic lithium content makes them quite
At some
pyrotechnic
point,
when they
he's gonna
fail.
run out. What he will melt, you know, and he will melt something.
Heck. Interestingly, the effect depends on which side is hit by the laser. Blazing the positive side is what gives a rocket-like effect,
All of a sudden,
with
cats
flames
disappear
colored
from
red
the
from lithium's
neighborhoods.
atomic emission spectrum. Hitting the negative side is what makes them pop more violently.
Heck.
He's evil
Oh,
laugh.
there's lithium burning
He's
on
growing
there.
on me, you know.
Oh boy. One of the batteries even splattered some molten lithium on the laser lens.
Okay, though.
Oopsies.
So I have an old style ping pong ball here. Now these old style ones are flammable because they're made out of nitrous cellulose. But the problem is it's hard to find those locally, so I have to order them online. But because I've bought these online, now I get sent this physical spam in the mail from—
I swear, it's like a fucking Bond movie or some shit, right? Some like, you know, laser shows up out of nowhere, burns people, and then he like investigates and he finds some like this old house where this like old lady lives, and then he goes to like a, you know, the attic and stuff, and he finds this like almost you know, like on a like an old camera fucking old footage, like, oh, I'm trying these ping pongs, guys. You know, I fucking melted. Of course he has the evil laugh, right? He goes, I melted this ping pong, look at that. Oh, you know, I wonder what else can I do, right? And then he just kind of progresses into like this, oh, now I'm trying this on humans, because like one day this girl fucking, you know, didn't go to prom with me and like fuck all the people, and then and you know, and then Bond is like, oh shit, it was the guy that I shook hands with before. Shit, right? And then, but then he turns around and he's behind him. You know, Mr. Bond, whatever. Literally that. These are the tapes.
From Paddle
With
Palace.
the fucking crazy, like, you know, straps that are hanging
so
out.
bad. But I don't play ping pong ball. I
don't
just,
play ping
all I
pong,
do is
Mr.
just
Bond.
blow these things up with lasers. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm gonna shoot through one with this
I'm gonna
huge
shoot through
laser
your ping
here.
pongs as well, Mr. Bond.
And yeet.
Damn. Look for something else to say. Like I said, some all of a sudden
just
dogs
instantly.
disappear from the neighborhood. Cats.
Typically, when I make
with,
videos
like,
about my
unusual
lasers,
burns in
I
their
show you all the
asshole.
cool stuff that they can do and leave out what they can't. But you know, some of the failures are even more interesting. So,
You find like a cat like stuck in this position, right? And it's like there's a burn through the asshole and burn through the mouth. You know, just straight. They just found the cat was like completely fucked up, right?
what are some surprising things that this laser struggles with?
Burning a hole in a CD case is a classic demo for
Yeah,
a
he's
powerful
definitely
handheld
a
laser.
future villain.
Going
dude.
back to the archives, it shows that a 1-watt laser takes a few seconds to pull this off. So, does this laser do it 250 times faster? Nope, it's actually slower. What's going on?
Don't you be able to
Sometimes
blame
there's
the
a
Chinese
paradoxical effect with lasers, where increasing the power weakens its effects on materials. Flames, smoke, or even plasma from the laser hitting the target can absorb most of the laser light and protect the material beneath it. This effect is very prominent with pulsed lasers, and explains why this laser can pop craters into tungsten, even though it struggles to pop a balloon.
Interesting.
The CD case immediately shot a jet of sooty fire when it was hit, and I think that played some protective effect. I've also noticed that some materials can become self-healing to an extent when more power is applied. For example, my laser welding system actually cuts steel faster with the power turned down. At full power, even when the beam does punch through, the hole tends to immediately close back up when the laser is turned off. The reasoning is that the higher power results in more molten material that can fill in gaps. I tried another CD case at roughly 10% power using the PWM feature. Sure enough, it burned through faster with less
Now
power.
attach this to a shark.
I then tried it at full power, but slightly out of the focal point to lower the power density. Since it didn't catch on fire, the laser shot through almost
These can't be
immediately.
legal.
I always say that most problems in life can be solved with very powerful lasers. And although this may seem like an exception, the reality is that the problem will go away if
Everyone
you throw
wants to
even
see
more
on the
power at
Flash,
it.
dude.
The
What
issue
he's
is that
gonna
more
do to
power isn't
Flash.
always possible, at least based on engineering
think
constraints
he's going to
or
play
even
the
the current
next
state of
Joker.
technology.
Mirrors
Batman
also
is going
showed
to
some
die this
self-healing
time.
effect. Ironically, it was the shiny part that burned, while the glass simply melted and prevented total burn-through.
Another surprisingly difficult task for the laser is igniting flammable liquids. For example, I've got this glass of butane here, and oh, look how angry that is. They're just like boiling away. Just the tiniest little spark is all it takes to turn this thing into a fireball.
Dude, he's an evil
So,
man.
what
Come
happens
on.
if I shine the laser at it?
It takes like one catalyst and he becomes like a super
Absolutely nothing. The thing about flammable liquids is that it's really their vapors that ignite. It's easy to imagine a laser as just a long-distance torch, but unlike a flame, the energy from a laser has to be converted to heat via absorption by a material. The problem with vapors is since they're transparent, they don't absorb light and thus they don't heat up. You can get around this with a laser many thousands of times more powerful, as at that point you can initiate a spark via the electric field. But for a laser like this, I have to cheat and add something else to burn that can then go on to ignite the liquid.
Okay.
I figured that the plastic case of a lighter would provide enough flame to ignite the vapors released when it pops, but even this turned out to be a challenge.
Are you serious?
I eventually got one to go up in a nice fireball though. I did find that with this laser, I can just pour a flammable liquid on the floor and then ignite it by pointing the focused laser at it. I'm still cheating by heating the concrete to super high temperatures, but still my first handheld laser that can at least do this. It's crazy just how much power it takes to get to this point. What about snow and ice? One of my most common suggestions is to make a
now
laser
we're
that
going
can quickly
outside
melt
where
snow off
people
of
are.
driveways and sidewalks. But unfortunately,
In
lasers
socks.
suck at
Okay,
this.
he's definitely a villain.
Snow is highly reflective, so most of the light bounces off instead of heating and melting it.
He's definitely a
The
fucking
bigger
villain.
reason, though, is
100%.
that ice takes an
Fucking maniac.
enormous amount of energy to melt. Water is incredibly stubborn thermally, and in order to get it to change phases or even
Before we need to like start conversations of like time machines and going back into a certain time, like just do it now.
temperature, you have to dump in a ton of energy.
Absolutely
My
villain-
much bigger and
villain right
stronger
there.
laser welder can slice through about anything, but when it comes to snow and ice, it hardly makes a dent. Yes, that's
Damn.
running at the full 2,000 watts there, yet its effect on the snow is barely noticeable. The full power only becomes apparent.
You don't even know that he's burning your fucking skin when he's like pointing that thing at you. You're just like, oh, what is this? Like a a dildo, and you and just burn like crazy.
When I
your,
hit something
your brain explodes from the inside.
other than snow with it. In fact, this laser will melt steel faster than ice of the same thickness. Funny how that works.
That is
Assuming
interesting,
perfect
actually. You can target
100%
specific
light
things, you know?
absorption and ice right at the melting point, my handheld blue laser could, in theory, melt 0.75 grams of ice per second, or basically 1 ice cube per minute. This is a great example.
You can even see. You see that? You see that? That's his tripod robot that he's gonna create in the future. You know, like this poster back in the day was like foreshadowing shit, you know? Same thing, same thing. You're like, oh, look at this Anakin. Like, no one noticed that shit. And then you see that? You see that? You see that? That's his creation. That's Skynet weaponry. We get Skynet from like, Starlight, what the fuck is it called? And then we got the weaponry from this guy. That's his first fucking tripod creation. With the bigger brain than we are. He started melting deer at first,
Ice per second, or basically 1 ice cube per minute. This is a great example of how lasers
Like I
aren't
swear, in the area you start finding like weird fucking burns, like unusual burns on animals, like weird positions, burn from like different sides and stuff. You'll be like, what is going on, right? All of a sudden birds, like you just don't see, you see the crow flying, and then all of a sudden it just bursts in flame, and then just kind of falls down. You're like, what's going on, right? Then the out of the woods deer runs out with the fucking ass on fire. It's like, whoa. And then you hear somewhere in the woods, like what the fuck?
For the raw power, but instead excel in power density. Since I'm claiming that this is the most powerful handheld laser in the world, I need to make some clarifications. So by handheld, I mean something.
And then you see like this snowfall, but somewhere in the middle of the woods, there's like a fucking ring of like snow where it just doesn't fall. You just see like emptiness, right? The snow is everywhere, but then like inside in that ring, for some reason, the snow doesn't fall. It's like, whoa. And then
that
somewhere
can
in
be,
the distance,
comfortably held in one hand. It also has its own enclosed power source.
And then you just stand one day, and then this kind of like long hair just falls down on your plate, and you're like, what? And then the moment you look, your fucking eyeballs like pop on fire and shit.
Comfortably held in one hand. It also has its own enclosed power source.
It's gonna happen, man. I'm telling you.
So an example of something that wouldn't count.
And then people will be like, I don't know, he's a normal neighbor, just a bit weird. I don't know. He's always kept to himself, just always saying hi, and like, I had no idea, like he was burning asses of some deer. I had no idea, man. Was he handsome? He has a hair of a hobo.
Towards this would be my
'Cause he's
laser
a villain,
bazooka.
dude.
It's portable, but way too big.
Did he just say bazooka?
One hand. It also has its own enclosed power source. So an example of something that wouldn't count towards this would be my laser bazooka. It's portable, but way too big.
Please, so we don't have to invent time machine to go back to this time to fix what I've been warning you about. Dude, come on. Do you need any more evidence?
to be considered a handheld. It also sucks. Another example
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
my
right.
laser welding and
Tell
cleaning
that to
machine.
others. Oh yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
it
the
doesn't
output
do
is fed
shit.
through a
Yeah,
handle,
right.
but is tethered to a 400-pound machine that doesn't even have its own power source. So no, that's not handheld either.
Another important distinction when I'm talking about the most
You're saying he's
powerful
another way
laser
of smiling.
is I'm referring to
Exactly, right?
CW, or continuous operation. Pulse lasers can achieve far higher peak powers, but only for a tiny fraction of a second. And in general, they're much less destructive than CW lasers.
For example, this laser I built nearly a decade ago achieves higher peak powers than what I showed in this video.
Also, if you're thinking like why is he handsome and stuff, and if you're thinking I should befriend him and like go full gay for him, right? You'll be the first victim that he's gonna burn. You know, he's gonna burn the very closest one to him. So be like, oh, it'd be safer. It's like I'd rather be his lover than his enemy, right? No, you'll be the first one to like burn.
But
I
only
would
for
stay away from
billionths
that.
of a second. Overall, it's a much
Worth it for the
weaker
rest,
laser.
you see?
Now, funny story, I was actually contacted by a very
Maybe.
large record book company about the original record
I
breaker.
don't want to be patient
But I
zero
didn't
of this
pursue it
fucking thing.
because it involved having the power verified by 2 independent sources. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a very reasonable expectation, but it's actually kind of hard.
He's already upset with some of the corpo that like was supposed to provide him with this shit. Bro, this is origin story right there, building right there on the spot. He's already like upset with this car. The first corpo they're gonna burn is like this provider of this guy. You know what I mean? Maybe erase the evidence of his fucking involvement, or like buying records or purchase records and stuff. You know, something like that. He's already like, you disappointed me before in the past, and he's gonna use their own weapons against him.
Hard to pull off. So a laser power meter that can measure hundreds of watts is expensive, and it's just not something that's like commonly encountered. So only a few companies and universities are going to have something like that. But the bigger issue is that most people that work with
Okay, I know I'm pausing a lot, guys, but like, is it me or like his voice is like way too kind of like casual and broccoli and stuff? You know what I mean?
big lasers for their career aren't going to want to be near lasers like this. Like, it's easy
Just
for me to
remember
get
that I was right when I
desensitized to
was
this
saying
kind of
he's gonna
stuff.
be
But
a
no,
fucking
this
villain.
is a psychotic project. And I can only imagine the aneurysms that OSHA and lab safety would have over these things. And even if I did find 2 people willing to test this laser for me, it's not like I can
People testing this laser for him. I wonder in what way. It's like I saw this picture. I saw this picture of like, oh, when you start your first day as a condom tester, and they tell you to bend over, you're like, what?
ship it or take it on a plane with me.
Do you want to test this laser with me? Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. I'm so excited. Oh, could you stand over there for me? Oh yeah. When are you gonna hand me over this laser? Just stand over there. You know, it's like okay.
It would have to be within driving distance. And because where I live isn't exactly the mecca of photonics, looks like you're probably just gonna have to take my word for it for the time being. Earlier I said that this thing is 50,000 times over the legal limit for a laser pointer. So, does that mean I'm going to jail for making it? Nope. So the cool
Try to
thing
get
about
me.
US laser
I
law
see you. I
is that
hear
limit
you.
only applies to the sale and import. So there's nothing stopping me from making death rays in the comfort of my own home. Now,
There you go. I fucking told you. Just remember that I was right. When he will be like a giant tripod ball walking on the city, right? And just shooting lasers everywhere. And people are screaming and running. Like, how could we not predict that, right? Like, what? This is right there. Because nobody stopped him.
of course, I can't go out and sell this thing or play with it in a park, but I can show it off on a YouTube video.
One additional point I should add is that the US laser pointer limit of 5 milliwatts is actually quite lax compared to the rest of the world. Canada, Australia, and most of Europe set the limit to 1 milliwatt. So if you're in one of those places, my laser is actually 250,000 times stronger than anything you can buy.
So what he's gonna do is to avoid the legality of this thing, he's gonna live in some fucking cave. And then he's gonna, like, you know, in a weird way, furniture it and all that stuff, refurbish it. And it's gonna be a fucking villain cave where he's gonna fly out in his fucking Batmobile and shoot this stuff, you know?
Now personally, I think 1 milliwatt is too restrictive, since that's hard to see in a well-lit room. Besides, even at 5 milliwatts, the data shows that our blink reflex is fast enough to prevent eye damage from a direct hit.
So
One
speaking
final
of eye
point I want to
damage,
cover
man.
is safety.
So my more recent videos have dealt with projects so extreme that I haven't even bothered with the whole don't try this at home bit, just because honestly, this kind of stuff is beyond what can be replicated without specialized tools or equipment.
He's already doesn't bother with regulations and rules, man. Like, all the signs are right there. He's literally screaming at you right there.
This laser is so far off the laser danger rating scale that its eye hazards are incomprehensible. However, that's not what I want to talk about with this bit. I want to talk about handheld lasers that you can buy online. If you have a laser that looks like any of these, chances are that it's quite a bit over the legal power limit and can cause permanent eye damage from even an indirect reflection. A laser doesn't have to be record-breaking to obliterate your retinas if misused. I realize this warning may seem ironic coming from me, but laser...
One day you'll be like, look honey, look at this moon. And then out of nowhere, like, laser, and you're like, whoa, what just happened? I don't know. What, did you see that? Did you film that? Obviously, everyone is filming everything, and everyone will see that, right? Like, the moon will just kind of like, there will be like a little light, and then the whole moon will be like, and then you hear it somewhere like far away, and this, and you don't know what's going on.
Eye injuries are unfortunately very common today. I've covered this topic more in depth in some previous videos, but the gist is, tread very carefully with lasers bought online. Now I have to say, I'm glad to finally...
See? I told you, cats. One day you'll find this exact cat in a fucking terrified position where the butthole is burned and the mouth is burned. And it's just like entry and, you know, and then the outside wound.
I finished this project and put it behind me because I felt like every single part just took way longer than expected. So a big thank you to all my channel members and Patreon supporters for sticking
like that. Does that annoy you? I don't know.
Out. And really for making projects like this possible. And I also want to give a big thank you to Opera for sponsoring this video.
Okay, that's just whatever at this point. Opera is responsible for this villain. Is the villain not an animal abuser? Oh, right, yeah, because every fucking villain once in their lifetime was like, hello, Mr. Bond, while they had a cat and fucking petted the cat. All of a sudden, they fucking animal lover. How many do you think, like, behind the door were, like, all burned and fucked up? Just, like, you know, tortured fucking cats? What do you think they start with? He's just gonna start with your eyes at first, you know? Alright, we didn't do shit in our creators today. Oh, shit. Yeah, he killed millions of people, but like, because he fucking pats a cat, don't dare call him animal abuser, you monster. Like, nah, I'm not buying this shit. He's gonna be burning fucking, you know, your eyeballs, your buttholes, and moons, and planets and shit. He's gonna start with like, oh, what if I do this Homelander shit? And I'm just gonna blast the plane, you know, like, that's it. Darth Vader never attacked animals. Is it racist to say he went and killed a bunch of sand people? Fucking those fucking animals. That's probably racist, but you know what I mean. He did kill animals, right? Oh, man. All right, I'm gonna call it that, guys. All right, I appreciate this hanging out. You seen the laser. Sorry, we didn't do too many creators, but it is what it is. Tomorrow I'm gonna get my legendary. I got the gold, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, morning, whatever have to do your shit. You know I love you and all that stuff. We love each other. And then Happy New Year. What a year we already have. Hopefully we'll live till the next year. All right, bye-bye.
Sweet smell of rose.